Today, we are going to play a little game, do something different, and it's going to be called Mission Maggie. I am Jen Schiff, and I'm so excited to be sitting here with Maggie Flick, who I love so very, very, very much. And what's really cool is I think that you have done so many incredible things that your heart to help others and find more people who want it like you and who are willing to take a chance on themselves and take the action to get the results is something really special. So Maggie, I would love for you to share a little bit of your journey. First, how old are you? How long have you been in the business?
I am 26. I have been in the business 7 years. I started at KW. I came to EXP almost 3 years ago now. It's so crazy to think how fast time flies. I had my first 5 years in real estate that were amazing. I learned so much. And I just got to a point where I kind of felt like I outgrew my space, maybe, if you will. I maybe just reached a maximum growth point. So I kind of felt a little stuck. I was getting a little sad. And I just didn't love my job anymore. I remember feeling it was Christmas time and just wasn't what I wanted. So I ended up getting connected with you. It was the craziest turn of events that completely transformed my business because it really just gave me the environment and just the space to grow. It almost just gave me the opportunity to become what I am. But you, I think, first asked what my goals were and just what my ideal next 5 years might be and what my future might entail. And that to me just was the first time someone was asking instead of telling. It felt almost asking me what I wanted and what the business I wanted to create was. So I kind of took this new mantra of people don't care how much I know until they know how much I care. And it kind of became my business model. So now I do not only buying and I help a ton of buyers, but I work with sellers too. But I was really a buying focused business for 5 years and was kind of told that was my lane when I figured out that just helping people is my lane.
Helping people is definitely your lane, Maggie.
Yeah. So we kind of pivoted, but I have doubled my business now year after year since I made the scariest choice in my life, but it ended up just being the most rewarding relationship ever. Now we're besties.
Who doesn't want to grow their business double year over year? What I really love, though, is happy people. You were a very happy individual in where you were before we met and before we partnered and before you were ready for that next level of your business. If you could share with somebody, because this is Mission Maggie. So if you were the Maggie before you had met us, what were you feeling? What could somebody watch this and feel that's where they are? And maybe they just don't know that there's another option, which is really a lot of the way you tell the story too. What would you share if somebody feels or is experiencing their business in a certain way?
I felt like I was working really, really hard every single day and putting my best foot forward and just not getting the results that I desired and deserved. But I really did just feel like I was kind of going in this hamster wheel and just working and trying and working and trying every single day, but just not really getting whether it was the results I was looking for or whether it was the direction I kind of needed and maybe the coaching. So I really was just in a place of I felt stuck. I felt like I was maybe not getting the right coaching at the time, but I didn't know it. I just really did feel like I was just constantly on this upward battle, but not really getting to where I needed to be. But it may have because I was kind of digging in the wrong places, it almost felt but almost just the struggle of not being happy, but knowing this is my passion and this is my love. But at the same time, something's not right. I just don't know what it is. And I kind of felt like I had nowhere to turn. I forget who told me, but they were just be open to opportunities, just be open to them. And I really was. I was just maybe there'll be a phone call this year that makes sense. And it really did just happen to be one meeting that meant the world to me. And it really was just that opportunity. So if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling there could be an opportunity that you're just waiting to knock on your door, real estate's your own business. So nobody's going to care about it more than you. So if you feel like somebody may not care as much as you might be in the wrong place.
What are the things that you would tell someone you didn't know existed that once you unlock them within yourself or you unlock resources or tools when you felt stuck, as if they are feeling that way or somebody is in that space? Can you give them a little bit of hope?
Yeah, I think mindset and motivation and just learning how to control my emotions was half the battle. Truly, just you're not going to portray a strong version or a strong business unless you can really hone in on yourself. So I think it took me focusing on me and becoming the best version of myself and kind of getting my mind right, which also comes with surrounding yourself with the right people.
100%. So it always starts with your mind. It always starts with you. And on Mission Maggie, anybody who may be feeling the way that you felt, who's successful, who's happy, yet you want more, you may want to transition to a listing business, you're just ready to grow and scale, we'd love to find another partner because Maggie's growing so much. We just need help.
We just need more girl energy in this place. And I promise you, it's like if you are looking for like a positive change, but also just like a women empowerment type of motivation and the energy you're looking for, like that's what we're trying to cultivate and that's what we're working to build. So
one of the things that I'm so proud of you doing is really transitioning your business to like your love for buyers always being the foundation. One of the first things you told me when we met were, I want to be a listing agent. And I talk to people all the time and they also want to either get a higher percentage of their business to be listings. They're looking for a little bit more time freedom. So they want to be more listing heavy. And you really did a lot of things that helped transition that I think were very tactical that maybe you could share.
First things first, believe it or not, as simple as it is, I just put time into it as far as like my business conversations. Like my focus just had to pivot. So I think it was our first conversation too. You're like, well, how much time do you spend actually lead genning for sellers? And the answer is not very much. So the first thing was honestly like pivoting, like accepting where I'm at and then realizing the game plan to move forward towards the goal. I think you do a beautiful job of that, of breaking it down. I focus a lot on my friends, my family, my past clients. And the beauty of helping buyers 100% for the past 5 years is that I really learned the business inside and out. But I also have a huge pipeline of now buyers that became sellers. So many of my clients that I already had the privilege and pleasure of helping. And now I get the honor of helping them move up and get the new house. And then I also get the honor of really specializing and maximizing equity and making sure that we really get that return on every dollar. So it was a beautiful transition, but it really just came down to like focusing on the conversations and the people I was talking to.
Well, what I love about you is a lot of people want to just become listing agents and not work with buyers at all. And Maggie loves buyers.
So silly.
She loves buyers. And so what you mentioned that I think is also just a great way for people to understand like how we do focus on meeting people where they are and what they want in life is that move up model, right?
Yeah.
So you focus a lot on helping your clients in buying and selling so you can get like the best of both worlds.
Yeah. I want to be the real estate girlfriend. I want to be everyone's realtor. I want to be everyone's realtor for life though. I want to be on the home team. So I just tell everybody like, I'm honored to be on the home team. So yes, like they will become sellers. So you have to change your mindset because if you're not willing to help a buyer, how are you going to help them buy in 5 years and they want to sell? So it's kind of like you have to do both and you have to wear every hat because you don't want them involving somebody else. I don't want them cheating on me. So I always like to say, I just want to be the resource. You just want to be the one.
100%.
Got to do it all.
And now, Maggie, could you tell anybody that you were coaching how long it takes you to set an appointment with the seller and create opportunities?
I would say I can set an easy appointment in my 2 hours. I spend business conversations, but it really is just a matter of the quality in the conversation. But yes, it usually takes me 4 or 5 purposeful phone calls to an SOI that I know is ready to move up my pipeline or move up the ladder. You have an appointment. It's really just purpose.
Yeah, it's great because you can see that it really, like you mentioned, it's time on task, knowing who you're communicating with. And it sounds like it's really meeting people where they are in the pipeline and just whatever's going on with them in their life because they will become your partners. They will become your clients.